P Stacks in this bitch with me, dog. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We gotta talk this real music industry shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm strictly a music guy. You know what I'm saying, AP? So when I hear a hot ass album coming out, I gotta tap in. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? That's just who I am, right? So obviously Future album just dropped, and that bitch going crazy. You feel me? So my thing is, Future's my favorite artist, so I'm a little hard on Future, okay? So they said this shit supposed to do 200K the first week. Now that's huge numbers when you talk about in the world we in. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
200. Really, I mean 200K. I don't even know the numbers of album sales that is, but it's high. I mean, when I talk about streams, you talk about album sales.
Oh yeah, you talking about like how many streams that translate to? That's
I don't even fucking know. It gotta be like millions and billions.
That's like, a whole lot. That's gonna be at least it's at least 2 million streams. I mean, but and in a week that's a lot.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna just say this: Koya Ray, the girl who got No More Parties. Yeah. Now she's hot, and she had a slamming single. And I'm not gonna say
with Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, with Nicki Minaj, and just with No More Parties and with Lil Durk. You know what I'm saying?
She got
that shit was hot. So it's like, if she only sold 11,000 copies through the streaming world, and he sold 200, that only just lets you see how big he got to be to sell that many.
Yeah, but you got to understand, like with Future, he been doing this for a long time. He been like on top of the game for a long time. How long ago did Dirty Sprite 2 come out?
You know Dirty Sprite 2, man, that shit had to be in like 08, 07.
Really? Like that long ago?
Bro, Future been out for a while, bro. Because I remember that Future got hot with Rax, and he dropped Dirty Sprite 2. What, after or before that?
Way after that. Rack, bro, you know, Rax on Rack, bro. That was the one that put him on the map, and that wasn't even his song. That was somebody else's song. He wrote it for the dog.
I know, and
then after that, it's been up since that. So I wonder, can we figure out what year Rax on Rax came out?
Yeah, we got to look that up, man. We'll try to get back to our producer. But I know one thing about Future, right? I want to say, first of all, what's his best songs on this album? Because I got a couple that I really like. Like, I like the one with ESTG. I feel like
fuck with that.
Finally, ESTG got to really shine as an industry nigga. You feel me? Getting signed. Like, to me, his projects that he made with Yo Gotti were not really transcending for me. Because the Young Shiner song that he had on the I Can't Feel My Face too was so high level. You feel me?
Yeah.
When you talk about those type of songs, those type of records that ESTG did, I feel like this Future record that he did with Future, this album, was actually
better.
Like the best thing he's done since he's been signed to Yo Gotti.
Yeah.
So I gotta give that Chicken song. That shit hot.
Yeah, I fuck with that. I fuck with the. You talking about Young Shine? You talking about him and Folks who they combined project?
Well, that's that one song. That's Shiners too.
Okay, yeah. So you know what I'm saying? That album.
You like the album,
bro? That shit was hot as fuck. That shit was dope. I liked it, and I was I like
ESTG.
Yeah, I like music that that I can hustle to, that'll make me wanna it'll motivate me while I'm doing whatever I'm doing.
Okay,
and I fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? I listen to that, and I get in my mode. I really like that. Now, as far as the Future joint that just dropped,
okay,
without even looking at the track list, I'm gonna tell you that song Chicken goes stupid.
Right.
Another
you already
song,
assumed that, right.
Yeah, okay. Another song that I like. Just and the thing is, I heard it in the headphones. I ain't hear it in the audio like in a car audio system. But I really like Holy Ghost, and I want to say that I really fuck with that because I was like, I was just like not really in no mood. I heard that bitch and it just picked up. I'm like, damn.
Okay. So that's
like
what resonates to you as a listener. You feel me? Like when somebody get your attention when you wasn't looking for attention, when you wasn't looking to really like the song, and that bitch gets you going, you like, damn, this might be a hit for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So what it's like this, if it moved me.
Wow. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I can hear a bunch of shit all day and it don't move me. Like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Even a lot of the industry niggas, like I hear some shit and don't move me.
Right.
But those songs I heard them and I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I can't not.
Now I gotta bring this up because like I told you, I'm a Future head. I listen to Future, so he had 2 songs on there particularly that was like a brand new sound that nobody's ever heard, and to me it's I'm That Nigga and Chickens, right? He slowed it down for you and let you know I'm that nigga. Like to me that shit was like next level. Like people not really hip to how great a song that is yet. but it's gonna resonate in due time. And then you gotta give Future his credit. The nigga got 2 songs with Drake on that bitch.
Yeah.
Like, who getting 2 Drake features on the album? That shit gotta be expensive.
Or it could be a rapport type deal. You know what I'm saying? They got albums together, so like,
yeah, they do.
So it could be a rapport thing, especially like when you in a business like music is definitely based on relationships. So when you got those good relationships, I mean, it pop. And then also the way shit shake out, especially in music. You can come to an agreement, work on some shit, and split the money on the back end. You know what I'm saying? Based off of the
And they both are like, I want to say to me, them niggas like the 2 hottest niggas. When you talk about selling albums, I'm talking about numbers.
No. After this album, absolutely. Before this album,
who was the top 2 artists to you?
Before this album, Future was not. Let me figure this out how I want to say
it's hard to say, man, because you got to think about Life is Good. You got to think about Beast Mode. You got to think about, some real projects. This nigga.
But you talking about a catalog. You talking about a career. Okay. That's cool, but being hot is different than a career. It's even like it's a lot of niggas that'll get hot and fizzle out.
So give me one nigga
Future is not
hotter than Future before this album drop. Give me one nigga that's hotter than Future before this album drop. Give me one other than Drake. Don't say Drake. That's hotter than that nigga, in your opinion.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna think about it.
As a rapper. Not many, bro. It's probably what, Dirk? Dirk not even hotter.
No, bro. Yeah, I would say Dirk, Lil Baby, nigga.
No, them niggas not hotter than Future, bro.
Lil Baby.
I can see why you say Lil Baby, because that nigga from a marketing standpoint, he's marketed higher than everybody out here because they put a lot of bag under him.
So now listen,
fuck with him.
Right, but this is what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead.
The conversation was different because you was talking about a catalog. I'm talking about who hot. Future, we've seen Future come up. The nigga's up. Okay. Once you see a nigga and they up, it's like, okay, we saw the journey. Now what else is there? You know what I'm saying? It's like, are you gonna transcend like the sound? Are you gonna introduce some new shit to us? Like how Kanye reinvent himself after he hit the top, like that type shit. That's the type of stuff that that makes somebody exciting and makes some shit hot. Future just makes really good music, and he showcased that with the new release.
So my question to you is, this album rated 1 to 10. What's your rating?
I only listened to it twice.
Well, you're a real music listener, so I would respect that.
Yeah, but still, I'm gonna say,
I want to know right now.
I'm gonna say my initial reaction is just an 8.
That's actually pretty good.
That's really good, bro.
That's pretty good.
That's really fucking good.
Well, let me tell you what. I'm gonna give it like an 8.5 because I'm just a Future head. But those last couple songs really, I fucked with them. Like you could tell Future the streets. Yeah. Because he got every nigga that is supposed to be the streets in the industry right now on his album.
But can I tell you something too? He also got, like, you talking about the industry, that's cool, but he got niggas that's like some real street niggas in there, like towards the end of the album, you know what I'm saying? Detroit is on that bitch. Yeah. Heavy. Yeah. And the niggas that fuck with Detroit, like ESTG, he fuck with the D. Yeah, he does. On the extended version, you got Babyface Ray on there, you got 4-2 on that bitch. True. Like, you know what I'm saying?
My favorite song on the whole album would have to be the one with Young Scooter. I love Young Scooter. I ain't gonna lie. Mm-hmm. Like, niggas slept on my nigga Young Scooter, bro, but Young Scooter literally motivated me to get money. Yes. I'm gonna just state everybody now, like, Young Scooter motivated me to get money because that nigga talk numbers. He ain't the best rapper, but goddamn it, that nigga was talking that shit at Street Lottery back when I was in college.
Yeah, like that college ground, like niggas, we already numbers. On the road, like so, that type shit.
You feel me? Yeah. So it's like when you get Young Scooter and you get Future together and they make a track, they always never disappoint, but this time they really was like above average. So that's why his album got a high ranking to me, because he got niggas like Babyface Ray. He got niggas like 4-2 EST. He got niggas like, you feel me? So I was really proud of the album as a Future fan.
Me too.
Now, before I move on, this is a question I want to ask you as well, right? Will trap music be around in the next 20 years? That's what I want to know, because he is the king of the trap shit to me, in my opinion. You feel me? You got your Gucci's, you got your T.I., but I'm talking about like Future still hot as fuck with that shit right now. So to me, he's like the overseer of trap music at this point. So my question to you is, will it be around in 20 years?
I'm gonna answer that question with a question.
Okay.
Nigga, will the trap be around in 20 years?
Now that's a good ass question. I think trap's getting tired, but at the same time, the streets always gonna need drugs. I don't know. I don't know.
Now we having a conversation.
Yeah.
The streets always need drugs. As long as I can remember, as long as anybody watching this can remember, as long as anybody on earth can remember, it's been drugs. Facts, bro. And
That's true.
And you know, and whatever, however you want to take it or do it like that, you know what I'm saying? It was prohibition. They was before liquor was legal.
Right. That was trapping.
Right. Then white people was trapping that shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You call it however you want to call it. Mm-hmm. But you know, the trap gonna be around forever. You know what I'm saying? As long as life is going on, it's gonna be shit that people don't want to do. Like how, I don't know, like a rich nigga once told me it's money and dirt. Why? Because niggas don't want to touch it. It's dirty.
Yeah.
So if you a specialist in dirt, nigga, you can go out and make you some money. Yeah. That, you know what I'm saying, them drugs is tied to jail time. It's a lot of niggas that's scared of that shit, that's scared of the consequences, and they ain't gonna do it. So it's an opportunity there for niggas who gonna strap their nuts on.
Exactly. So you basically saying the trap ain't going nowhere. So that means trap music ain't going nowhere.
Absolutely. But the sound will definitely evolve, because the thing is, going through the struggle, the trap is about struggling, making some shit out of nothing, nigga. As long as niggas is actually making something out of nothing and they got a story to tell, that music gonna be around, and because motherfuckers can relate.
Damn. That's deep. I ain't gonna lie. I really can't come back with that. I like that. I like that answer. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little transition real quick, because you know we all black culture here, man. First and foremost music, but I gotta talk about the NBA playoffs, man. This shit's been crazy. First of all, I gotta give a shout out to NBA because the playoffs in basketball has been exciting again. It got boring when all the fucking high level niggas was chilling in the bubble, whooping niggas ass just because they were the best players, and it wasn't literally the best teams that were winning, if you ask me. Mm-hmm. But now you got the world back to normal, somewhat. And now you got young people making a run in the NBA.
Game, yeah.
So one of my favorite guys in the hoop industry right now, or in basketball NBA, is Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum is a dog, and he reminds me of Kobe. Now, I know a lot of people are saying this, but it's just about having that dog in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of niggas these days just don't got that dog in them. It's just like, a lot of niggas just like really just love LeBron or love KD and just want to be their friend, and so much so that they just kind of go soft on the court. Like, to me, I just be feeling like y'all niggas is just too fanned out. Like, y'all supposed to be trying to bust them niggas ass, like how Jordan came in trying to bust Magic ass.
Right.
You feel me? Now I'm seeing that. Let me tell you who I'm seeing that from right now. Jason Tatum, Ja Morant. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing that from guys like Giannis.
Yep.
I'm seeing that from, you know, so it's like, it's refreshing right now in the playoffs to see guys literally get on their shit and say, fuck you for being my idol. It's time for you to be my rival, and I'm coming at you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I love it. You know what I'm saying? Ja Morant is just really sticking out. You know what I'm saying? I really think that he's a really great basketball player because he got the flair, he got the personality, he got the dog in him, and he can dunk. Yeah, like crazy dunk on your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, and that's what the fans want to see. Like,
that's what they want in his office, right?
Right. They giving people what they want to see. Ja Morant is definitely, you know, and he's definitely being promoted a lot.
Yeah,
a lot. Yeah. And it's because, and I'll be like, it's just because, you know, he's so young, accomplishing all of this crazy ass shit, and people's like, damn, is this the next thing? Is this the next guy? And it's exciting. It's just like being hot. Like, when we want to see the journey. People want to see the journey. Once you made it, we done seen it.
Yeah, and we seeing the journey right now. That's why I feel like basketball is exciting right now. You know what I mean? They're probably making good money because, you know, first thing first, right? You got the Bucks, you got the Celtics, you got the Heat, you got the 76ers, you got the Warriors, you got Memphis, and then last but not least, the Sun and Dallas. Now, I'm gonna do some picks. You know what I mean? Hopefully y'all don't come back here and say, Brandon, you said you picked, but I'm gonna do it because I love the NBA right now and it's fun. Okay, so Suns, Dallas, I'm going Suns.
Suns for sure.
Warriors, Memphis, I'm gonna be honest, that shit's scary, but I'm gonna have to go Warriors because I really think Steph is the best player in basketball. Heat 76, I'm gonna go Heat. And I'm gonna just say this on a drop note. James Harden, what the fuck are you doing? Get on your shit, bro. You are literally one of the best scorers. You was putting up 50 2 years ago, consistently. Not now, you can't even score 20 points. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you partying with Mark Rubin. I don't know if you fucking hanging with Meek Mill and Lil Baby and just
Mark
having
Cuban.
the time of your fucking life, making $100 million, which you probably are. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm like, what that contract look like?
Look, that nigga that has some big good max contract. So
Yeah.
all I want to say is James Harden, get back on your shit. We want to see it, bro. We missed it. And then the Bucks and the Boston, and that one is hard as fuck for me because Milwaukee is really the returning champions, and Boston got Jason Tatum. They got Jaylen Brown. Them boys is balling, and they got Marcus Smart on defense. So they got defense. So I'm gonna go with Boston on that one.
Yeah, I knew you was
And
gonna
that
say
was
that.
hard for me because Giannis is that nigga.
Yeah, Giannis go crazy. I fucks with Giannis, but
Yeah.
it's almost like you know the Pistons. What was that? 04?
Yeah.
When you got a team, bro.
You got a team, right? That's what I'm saying.
It's
like,
too much. It's too much. Like
Yeah.
you got a team, bro.
You
Like
talking about the Celtics got the team?
yeah,
Yeah, they do.
yeah, bro. I'm talking about Boston, bro. Like
Yeah, and they lost Chris Middleton over there on the Bucks too. So that's what really like making
Bruh,
them
like-
hang dry right now. They struggle a little bit with Middleton. So you know,
You deep,
shout
bro,
out to
you
the
deep.
NBA, man. We just wanted to shout out to that real quick. I just want to make a couple
making shit real
Yeah,
exciting.
you know what I'm saying? It's real exciting.
And they did a great job with their public relations because it was some bullshit like with all the racist owners and all that stuff a few years ago, and I think they doing a really good job to make sure that you know that their public relations is taken care of, and they highlighting black people all across the board.
Yeah, even in the announcers and the journalists, it's been more black
Yep.
people involved. So
And
I
in
respect
partnerships,
that.
yeah, I think they got a
Respect that.
partnership right now with this brand about black colleges. It's it's like support black colleges or support HBCUs.
That's always dope.
Yeah, so like, and they got a
Think
partnership
like
with them. So I'm
that.
like, yeah, like
Yeah.
I tip my hat to that.
Right, and I respect that as well. Shout out to the NBA and everything they doing. Shout out to Adam Silverman. This is my last note on the NBA. Who gonna win a championship? To me, I'm just gonna point it out. I think the Suns. It's
I
gonna
knew
be
you was
the
gonna say
Suns
that
or the
too.
Warriors.
I knew you was gonna say that.
That's the
I like
two
them
niggas
picks.
gonna win.
Yeah, I like that pick.
Okay, cool.
Suns-
Because
Suns is good.
and this last thing. Okay, really my last thing. CP3 point guard right now,
They're going
and
crazy.
he's in mode. All right, so I want to transition over to Detroit rap. Right. Obviously, we talk all music shit. Detroit rap is headed in a good direction to me. You know what I'm saying? Now, I was a little disappointed as of lately. The Babyface Ray, Baby Money concert was canceled. Why was I kind of a little mad about that? Yeah, because I like Baby Money. I'm a fan of him. I'm a fan of Babyface Ray. Now, the Baby, not so much. I'm gonna be honest. I liked his early shit.
Yeah.
Pack of the Gun Gone, or the shit that he had with Roddy Ricch. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like the Baby's not really my type of artist personally. You know what I'm saying? But he can rap. Right?
Yeah, he can rap his ass
He
off.
can rap his ass off, but I just feel like he's not my type of artist, and I just feel like Detroit just kind of feel me on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's so strange because you know what I'm saying. This chick told me yesterday was like, yeah, I don't like the Baby. I'm like, damn, why not? She's like, and then what? Didn't it have anything to do with music?
Right.
She's like, I just think he's a fucking asshole. I'm like,
Wow,
damn,
he
like
probably lost a lot of his girl clients through that Danny shit he did.
that is what. And then
That's
she brought that shit up.
crazy.
She was like,
I didn't think of that.
right? She's like, I can't support. She's like, I can't listen to his music. I can't support no nigga that's gonna embarrass his baby mama in front of the world on the internet. I was
And you know what's crazy? And I feel like every artist that think about doing that shit need to take notes, because what you need to know is women buys the most music.
Period.
They support you the most. They
Women-
will buy your concert tickets.
But more importantly than that, women talk.
Yeah.
Women talk, bro.
Yeah, they do.
You know what I'm saying? Women talk. Every week they at the nail salon talking to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Women talk. They gossip. That's what the fuck a woman does.
Man.
So, you know what I'm saying? If you get the women on your side, then you popping. If they turn against you, you're dead in the water.
You're dead in the water.
I.e., what the fuck happened in Detroit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I saw that concert. I was pretty excited about it too, but I'm just like, damn. You know?
When the women don't get behind you in the music industry, you in trouble.
Or when the women abandon you, that's when
they
you're
abandon
done.
you. Yeah. First of all,
Not done. I'm gonna just say that's when that says something.
right. Yeah. I feel like, you definitely got to make some records for the women, and you definitely got to respect them, especially when you're doing this business. This business is definitely women driven when you talk about sales and money and shit. All right. Another thing about Detroit music, I just want to give a shout out to Dre Butters, bro. Dre Butters got a lot of motherfucking hits out here, and I don't think you guys really aware, but he is very smooth on the track. He kills that motherfucker. He's a singer.
Every
If you
time.
don't know, you know what I'm saying? Go shout out, or go look up Dre Butters if you don't know what I'm talking about. Shout out to Dre Butters. I also want to shout out Jerry Parker. motherfucking GOAT when it comes to singing and making beats. He is really a legend out here. Make sure y'all tap in with Jerry Parker. They doing good things.
They've been doing this shit for a long time.
A long time. And I feel like, and just to piggyback off that, I think that Detroit got a new sound coming on the way. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be honest, we both want to be inside of that. Right? Yeah. We definitely want to both, make a run with what we got going on with this sound, because me and you always talked about, we don't really fit in with the Detroit sound that's really,
popular
gaining traction or popular or da-da-da-da. So it's dope to see guys like Jerry Parker, guys like Dre Butters to, get their clout, especially right now, because, you know what I'm saying, we trying to go down the same lane. So shout out to those guys. Another guy I want to, zoom in on is 42 Doug. So 42 Doug is literally one of my favorite artists out of Detroit because of one solitary thing. If you listen to any of my other podcasts, you probably know this, but the song he made with Future. He made a fucking slapper. He really got in his bag. He made a great song with Maybach. And that's why he's one of my favorite artists. But 42 Doug goes to jail. Now, I feel a way about this because obviously, 42 Doug has had his run-ins with the law. You know what I'm saying? His whole stilo is freedom boy, so that just lets you know where he's at with it. But I hated the fact that 6ix9ine came at him, or he came at 6ix9ine, because 6ix9ine is literally the police. Now, I don't like to give 6ix9ine too much, clout or attention in my platforms, but I'm gonna say this: if you're an artist, do not talk to 6ix9ine. He is the police. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Leave it there. You know what I mean? Bro wasn't getting looked for last week. He talked to 42. 42 talked to 6ix9ine. And granted, 42 had a great fucking point. Don't bring little niggas or niggas that ain't in the street into street shit. That's not their position. Talk about the Durkio.
For everybody that don't know what happened, can you just summarize what's going on?
Well,
in case niggas missed it.
Okay, if you missed it, right? Dirk been beefing with 6ix9ine. I guess it's fake, real. I don't know. But at the end of the day, Dirk had a fake Dirk. And he put him in this video. He actually showed him love, and I can't hate on that. I respect that, because Dirk trying to put niggas in position. Shout out to Dirk. So basically, a nigga acting like he's Dirk. His name is Perkio instead of Durkio, right? It's kind of funny. He was in Lil Durk's video. Obviously, they got a good situation going on with each other. But 6ix9ine wants to take it upon himself to address the beef he has with Dirk with Perkio, and that is the worst shit ever, because that ain't street.
It don't make no sense, bro.
That's
don't make no sense, bro. That shit don't make no fucking sense. That shit don't make sense.
If you got a problem with a real street nigga, bro, you address it with the real street nigga. You don't go to his friend that's a clone, that's a suburban kid.
No, fuck a real street nigga. Okay. If you a man and you got a problem with another man, you address that shit as men. You know what I'm saying? To that man. You over here, like it doesn't make sense at all. Why would you address a motherfucker that look like somebody?
And I feel like the only reason he did that is for clout, and that's just to show you that dog the police, because niggas only do shit for attention like that if they trying to give attention to somebody else to get a low down on you or drop on you. That's just my opinion. I'm a street nigga. I think like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Stay away from niggas like him. You feel me? But I already know 42 just want to call him out on this bullshit. That's why I love 42, because he really be on some real shit.
He want to say what the fuck he
gonna say. He's saying what everybody wanted to say. Why the fuck you bring dog in on that shit? That shit lame as fuck. Which it was. So, but I just feel like since he did that, 6ix9ine.
Then the boys done caught up with
the cars 911 on 42. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. You know what I mean? Shout out to 42, man. I hope you get out, man, real soon, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I want to say something too. Good shit. I don't know the inner workings of how all this shit is popping off, but I'm gonna tell you what. I did notice, and this is from the outside looking in. I don't know 42 Doug. I have not met this man.
Yeah, me either. Okay,
but I will tell you this: when he got the bag with Gotti, soon after that, a lot of niggas from the city started getting the bag.
Yeah, true.
And so I do want to I gotta shout out that shit, bro. Just because I don't even know if he was the person pushing buttons down, or put the play down, but it definitely seemed like that. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you that
he had the best positioning when you think about it.
And that's what I'm talking about. He positioned with Lil Baby. Now you got Lil Baby reposting shit that Mazzo did. Mm-hmm. Now you got
niggas tapped in.
Niggas tapped in. Now you got Babyface Ray fucking with fucking with Future. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Babyface Ray and Doug, them niggas is tight.
Yeah.
Or at least you know what I'm saying, they been
tight. No, for sure. And I respect that too. That's why I tell you.
Yeah.
Like,
put your people on, don't be no bitch.
Yeah, shout out to Eastside Bro. Yeah, but no, for real, he did put people on, man. That shit dope, man. And that's what I would do. And it's just good to see people from the city that actually is reaching back.
Exactly,
nigga.
So
that's dope.
That's what the fuck
that's
I'm
what
talking about, bro.
Yes, that is what it's about.
Because that
is what it's about.
On some real 100 shit, bro. I don't know. I feel like I bumped into a lot of niggas. I done met a lot of niggas on my path.
Yeah.
It's low key. It's people from Detroit that's on, bro, and that been in LA making deals, making motherfucking connections. Like, I don't even want to say no names, but it's a lot of niggas.
And they not saying nobody other names when they getting them doors.
And that's all I'm saying. Niggas ain't been reaching back like the niggas have been recently.
Yeah. The niggas recently, and it's just kudos to those guys, because most guys that's been reaching back been street niggas. Let's be real.
But that's what I'm talking about. Like nigga, when you, I feel like this, Yeah. When you in the streets and you going through shit, and the niggas you going through shit with, like you gotta start, you build shit up. You got a certain loyalty with them niggas. Like nigga, like how, like with anything, like nigga, we nigga 10 years in,
well,
more than that.
Yeah.
But when you just when you ain't been through shit. Like some real shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like where you risking, like where you really risking everything.
Yeah, for everything, yeah.
The people that you working with, it don't weigh as much. Like how Dolph say, if we travel together, you my fucking brother, nigga. Y'all risking y'all freedom, you know what I'm saying, together and shit. You know what I'm saying? You trusting a motherfucker doing dealings with them, and when you ain't risking nothing with your dealings, the connection's probably not as strong.
Yeah. That's a real thing, man. And shout out to AP for bringing that up, man. I just hope that everybody can take something from that as you make it in your careers, or any nigga that make it in music, bro. Shout your mans out, get your man on. It ain't nothing to it to reach back and just, because it can help you. You know what I'm saying? Now, the last thing as far as trending topics that I want to talk about is Dave Chappelle, right? Dave Chappelle got attacked. You know what I'm saying? And I'm actually like, this is not funny, but at the same time it's hilarious. Because why the fuck did somebody just attack him? Now, to my opinion, I've seen all his Netflix specials, right? And all his Netflix specials had one thing in common.
Right. Them trans jokes.
Trans jokes.
You know why.
Trans jokes, gay jokes, all that shit. And to me, I don't take none of that shit to heart when it comes to gay people, because it's like, bro, he jokes on black people, he jokes on Asian people, he jokes on white people. So the fact that you think that it's just because you gay you don't get a joke is beyond me.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's beyond me. Y'all niggas need to grow up, bro. To the LGBT community. Shout out to y'all. I ain't got nothing against y'all. Not me personally. I ain't got nothing against y'all. But grow up. Dave Chappelle is just joking. The nigga is a jokester. He got paid millions and millions and millions of dollars to joke.
Yes.
Calm down.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what he does.
That's what he does, bro. This nigga's not a motivational speaker, bro.
No.
So calm down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to just say that. And also, AP, how did dog look after he attacked him?
God damn. Bro, they done beat the coins out his ass. that boy had two left arms. I was like, God damn. I don't know what they was doing to him, bro. I heard somebody was had him in chokehold. Yeah. The other was beating him in. Yeah. Then the other dude was break his arm back.
Man,
I'm like, damn,
bro. Hey, man,
Jamie Foxx came in, got a couple stumps in. I'm like,
Jamie
oh
Foxx,
shit.
Chris Rock saying, man, this is real shit. Yeah, but that was good to see. And, Chris Rock was there and trying to joke and say, was that Will Smith? That shit was hilarious. But last but not least, you know what I'm saying, before we wrap this show up, I want to give every up and coming artist or anyone that's interested in the music industry some game. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I feel like me and you got a couple notches under our belt. We done did some albums. We done dealt with some artists, signed some guys, da. So this is what I want to leave y'all with. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I just want to give y'all a couple of tips on how to make it in music. Now, also, I'm still grinding. Yes, I am. But guess what, nigga? I got notches. You feel me? You got to start in order to get somewhere, right? So one of the key things that I've, learned through my experience and speaking to other people, right? Get your movement going. You know what I mean? If you have a hit song, or if you feel like this album is really going to gain you traction, try your hardest to get a movement going. Whether that's these girls or these niggas doing TikToks, you feel me? Or people shouting you out in a organized fashion where they can come back to something. right? Whether it's a website, whether that's an album, you know what I'm saying? Always have something to come back to, but rally your troops, get your movement, and push through. What you think, AP?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's great advice. I think that's definitely a fact. Like, you want to get people interacting with your project, with your music. Most important thing is really just consistency. Just keep putting shit out in it. And even if you even if you're not turning out like the end product, at least constantly be in contact with your market and with your people,
and know your market. Too.
And also, I want to say something too, like that. A lot of artists that I've come across are like not open for feedback or anything like that.
They take that shit too hard, don't they?
Yeah, which is crazy. But I mean, it is what it is. But I would say this: asking your market what they want is never a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? Even when you coming up with ideas, because like a lot of times, you record something and then like you pre-recording, you just record to see how it sound on the beat, and then you go and do the final recording, like, and you know what I'm saying, whenever you do that.
Right.
It's okay to like give people a snippet or just build up a base of people who can give you feedback, whose opinions you may respect, or just who you paying attention to, because the motherfuckers in the market is the people that's listening and buying your shit. Yeah. So it's okay to ask the people that's buying your shit what they want.
Yeah, and yeah, like you say, just don't be afraid to ask questions. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing, man, build you a team. You know what I'm saying? Get you a producer, get you a video man, get you somebody that believe in you. I don't care if it's your manager, your friend. Just get somebody that believe in you to tell you, man, you good, man. We gonna make it, bro. La da da da. And this last thing, I know y'all heard this shit from Jay-Z and all these people, but I feel like this is true. Speak your truth.
Yes, bro.
Tell your truth.
Tell your story, cause like it's a lot of niggas. I was listening to this young nigga little mixtape compilation of songs this past weekend, and he was talking about a bunch of shit. And I know the nigga personally. I'm like, bro, that's dope, but you got to tell what you do. I'm like, bro, you talking about a lot of shit. I ain't never seen you with the shit with a few things you talking about, right? And that's okay. Like you don't. It's okay because the shit is rhyming, it's sounding good. So you one step there, but you really got to tell people who you are, because that's what's going to change. That's what's going to set you apart. You can tell the same stories all these other niggas out here, and it's going to sound like everybody else. You ain't going to make no dent. Just be you. The thing that makes rap dope is you can make yourself sound cool. You can make your story sound cool. That's what make rap dope. When you can make your specific story sound cool. You ain't got to be selling dope, nigga. You ain't got to be doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? You could be the best at being you and rap that shit the right way. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
And just to piggyback off that, you don't have to be popular, and being popular will only get you so far. And it may get you in the door, but what keeps you in the door is being actually talented, actually knowing how to write your music, actually knowing how to really make records. So, you know what I mean? I just want to tell anybody that speak your truth.
That's like Tyler the Creator. He was a weird nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like when he was coming in the game, like everybody was like, oh, niggas weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas wasn't trying to fuck with him, da 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 da. But now, like, bro, the niggas making like Grammy nominated albums and shit like that.
They love Tyler the Creator
because his music is fucking incredible.
Yeah.
I would say this too.
Shout out to that.
I would say just be open to collaborating with people too. Like I know, right. It's a lot of niggas, like, you know, a lot of street niggas be like, I ain't fuck with the nigga if he ain't street and da 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 da. Like, that's cool, but you know, when you close minded, that could be closing yourself off to other markets, and you can make some magic with a motherfucker. Like, for example, a long time ago, I remember when Smoke and Drive came out.
Okay,
you remember that with Sean and Posner?
Yep, I remember that. Smoke and Drive.
Yep, I remember. I was actually in the studio and Posner came in and showed the beat and all this stuff, other stuff. Okay. Whatever. Sean was like, oh, that's fucking hot. Jumped on the shit. It was crazy.
Right.
It was a whole wave. Okay. And we was in school at this time. But I'm just saying, like, imagine if he was like, oh yeah, I ain't fuck with dog because he ain't like, you know, because he ain't pop, or he don't look like me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's really it's not
That's
about.
A definitely great example of Sean being himself in a situation like that.
Yes, that's why I respect that nigga's music too, because his story is him. You know,
Shout out
so
to Big
that's
Sean.
yeah. Shout out to Sean on that tip, and also shout out to Sean for like, because when he was first getting on the shit, nigga wasn't reaching back to a whole bunch of people, but he really, you know, everybody from the outside looking in probably like, oh my god, what this nigga's famous? Like, why is he not doing? Because you know, looking from the outside looking in, it ain't the same. But you know, now that he's like really established, like back then he was getting a lot of looks, but may not have been established,
right.
And it may have looked like he wasn't reaching back. But now that he's like really established. Put, you know, a couple people on them songs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
He did.
I fuck with that, bro.
It took him a while, but he actually did it, man. So
Right.
so I just want to let y'all know, you know, if you really listen to, you know, my guy AP here, if you really listening to me, you know what I mean? I hope you take the points that we said and take them seriously. You know what I'm saying? We probably gave you a couple examples. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Sean. Shout out to Mike Posner. You know what I mean? Shout out to, you know, everybody that was down with that Finally Famous movement. Shout out to everybody that's killing the Detroit rap today. You feel me? I just want to wrap this shit up, man. But at the same time, I got this album coming out called Love You Too. Now, like you say, you know me, I'm B. Bryant. We got this fucking Love You Too produced by Jerry Parker. This shit's about to be out of the fucking atmosphere. But, you know, it's coming in due time. My nigga AP dropping some shit too. What's the album called, bro?
Cartiers and Cliches. It's coming this summer.
Ooh,
Cartiers and Cliches. And I ain't dropped shit in a long time, but I got my sound popping. I'm gonna drop that shit. Y'all check me out.
We coming from a different angle, man. You know what I mean? We still gonna keep talking shit to y'all. You know what I'm saying? My nigga AP gonna come back, bro. He about to keep talking shit with y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? Very, very intellectual guy. Appreciate you coming through, bro. You know what I'm saying? This BU podcast, man. AJ VIP. Make sure y'all check out AJ VIP TV on YouTube. That's where we at. You know what I'm saying? This is our 5th episode. I'm super proud of this shit. Shout out AJ for holding me down. You know what I'm saying? This is BU Podcast, BU Records, B Bryant. We out.